How is it going, everyone? We've got quite a few new PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 game reveals and updates to go over in this video. Let's just cut to the chase and get right into it. We had a little bit of a Gundam stream yesterday coming from Bandai Namco and got some updates on Gundam titles. The free-to-play and Gundam Evolution, a closed network test, will be happening for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PS4, and Xbox One. This will be happening from June 23rd until the 28th, and you can sign up right now. I'll leave a link in the description box below where you can sign up and potentially get yourself into the closed console network test. Again, that'll be happening June 23rd. If you're unaware of Gundam Evolution, it's a free-to-play team-based first-person shooter featuring 6v6 player-v-player combat with playable mobile suits from across the Gundam multiverse. The game will offer 3 objective game modes: point capture, domination, and destruction. The title presents a unique set of challenges that will require teams to craft and execute formidable offensive and defensive strategies to emerge victorious. I don't know if this is the Gundam game that I personally really wanted. However, we've seen gameplay of it, and I think it looks pretty interesting, and hopefully it does turn out to be pretty good. I know not everybody is super keen on like a hero shooter style Gundam game, but hopefully this one turns out well as we progress closer into its full release. Remember, this is just a closed network test. What you see here is ultimately gonna evolve as we do get closer to the full release, and hopefully it turns out pretty good. Another Gundam title, SD Gundam Battle Alliance, will be launching August 25th. Now, SD Gundam is something that not everybody is into. You've got smaller Gundams and whatnot, but in SD Gundam Battle Alliance, mobile suits and characters from across Mobile Suit Gundam history take center stage in an all-new action RPG, a battle alliance to correct a false world. The story takes place in G-Universe, a world where Gundam canon twists and turns in ways no one can predict. To correct the world's distorted history, the player leads a 3-unit squadron consisting of mobile suits and pilots from across Gundam history, a true battle alliance. What awaits beyond false history? Combo action with stunning visuals and dynamic animation indulge in a wide array of mobile suit weaponry to crush many foes with control mobile suits portrayed with realistic weathering that showcases them as weapons of war as they tear across the battlefield with dynamic animations and strange phenomena known as breaks are twisting legendary moments from Gundam history, and you're in charge to fix them. Kind of gives me vibes of like Dragon Ball Xenoverse. An interesting way, nonetheless, to do a narrative story. Tackle missions with friends in multiplayer, launch into battle with 2 partners to back you up. In multiplayer, you can enjoy through the game with up to 2 other players in 3-person teams. Enjoy this new SD Gundam action RPG solo or with friends. SD Gundam Battle Alliance will be launching on August 25th. Next up, we have Them's Fighting Herds coming to PS5, Xbox Series, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch this fall. Now, this came out on PC a ways back in February of 2018. Saw a very positive reception there. 2,403 reviews, 93% of those reviews are positive, so a little bit shy of the overwhelmingly positive, but kind of close as well. This game is obviously very comedic, has a great cartoony art style. Them's Fighting Herds is a 2D fighting game featuring a cast of adorable animals designed by acclaimed cartoon producer Lauren Faust. Beneath the cute and cuddly surface is a serious fighter that awaits. The game got an 8 out of 10 from IGN, 8 out of 10 from 6th Axis. It seems to have gotten a pretty positive reception, and again, if you want something pretty comedic, a little bit over the top as well, definitely over the top, Them's Fighting Herds is gonna have that in spades. The fiercest 4-light fighting game gets physical, beloved 2D fighting game. Them's Fighting Herds brings non-stop adorable mayhem to home consoles and PC with an all-new physical release featuring a cast of characters designed by acclaimed cartoon producer Lauren Faust. This rich fighter provides unique combat mechanics, beautiful stages, and stunning animation. Learn the ropes as you play through an episodic story mode filled with challenging boss fights, and then take your skills online to battle against other players from around the world with GGPO rollback and netcode. The base game itself will be $19.99, and there will be a deluxe edition including the Season 1 pass. That'll be available both physically and digitally for $39.99. Pre-orders are available right now over on the Maximum Game Store. Next up, if you're a fan of horror titles, you'll want to know about Yomawari Lost in the Dark. Yomawari Lost in the Dark launched for PlayStation 4 and Switch on April 21st of 22 in Japan. This version will now be coming over to the West this fall. We don't have an official release date, but the game will be coming with Japanese audio and English text. Another chapter of the atmospheric horror series has emerged from the shadows. Eerie sound design and shadowy environments set the stage for gruesome and terrifying ghosts never seen before in the series. The game notes the night continues, another chapter of the atmospheric horror series. A home sweet haunt, eerie sound design and shadowy environments. New fear, new me. For the first time in Yomawari, you can customize your character's appearance by changing her hairstyle, hair color, clothes, and accessories, and do whatever it takes to survive the terrors of the night. Unveil secrets and specters alike using your flashlight. Find clues while listening to the sound of your heartbeat and detect nearby ghosts, and utilize a new mechanic, closing your eyes to avoid the gaze of the evil spirits watching you. The Yomawari games have been pretty well received the whole way around, so this is another one, and it will be coming fall of this year. Again, PS4, Switch, and PC. Next up, here's a major release. Temtem will be seeing its full release come September 6th. Now, Temtem's been in early access for quite a while over on Steam, but now we are going to get its full release September 6th. Now, if you're unaware of what this game is, very much like Pokemon, I think that's immediately what people are going to draw the resemblance to, and it makes no bones about it. This is a game that takes a lot of inspiration from Pokemon. Temtem is a massively multiplayer creature collection adventure. Every kid dreams about becoming a Temtem tamer, exploring the 6 islands of the airborne archipelago, discovering new species, and making good friends along the way. Now it's your turn to embark on an epic adventure and make those dreams come true. Temtem is composed of a lot of different islands. These are floating islands where Temtem and humans coexist peacefully. Each island is a whole different world, but there is something we all have in common: our love for Temtem and Temtem battles. Intrepid tamers like yourself travel on airships to the furthest reaches of the archipelago to find the best Temtem. Every young tamer dreams of becoming the best. You've got a story campaign, journey across 6 vivid islands, and embark on the adventure of becoming a Temtem trainer while fighting against the evil clan Bostolo. Online world, the days of traveling solo are over. In Temtem, the world is a massively multiplayer one. Tamers from around the world can join you, and you'll be able to see them around you, living the adventure with you and fighting to become the best Temtem tamer. You've got a co-op adventure, a housing component, customize your character to stand out from the crowd, competitive play, and always growing. New content is constantly being added to the game, and with the 1.0 release, you'll have seasons. After the launch of 1.0, we'll release seasonal updates and battle pass with free and premium award trackers. Endgame Island, the final island, will be added, completing the airborne archipelago. This island will feature new activities through which you can test yourself as a Temtem tamer, new places to shop and new areas to explore, and new quests. Engage in weekly quests, which will be updated regularly post-launch. Again, Temtem will be hitting PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, Switch, PC on September 6th. Next up, we have Lost Epic, which is coming July 28th for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and PC. Now, this is a game that is currently in early access over on Steam, has seen a mostly positive reception with 715 user reviews. 72% of those reviews are positive, so it's not like a wildly positive reception, but the game itself is stylish as all hell. Lost Epic is a 2D side-scrolling action RPG about a war between gods and humanity. The player becomes the deity-defying knight Godslayer and explores the world unknown as Sanctum to bring the pantheon of 6 to their knees. Obviously has a very anime style and anime look to it, so if you're into that, that's probably going to be something that draws you right in. A 2D side-scrolling action RPG. You've got a plethora of quests in the game as well. Looks like a varied amount of gameplay. Again, Lost Epic will be out July 28th. The game is priced at $19.99 on PC. That is a part of its early access program, so we'll see how it turns out when it finally is released, again, July 28th. And then lastly, the dark fantasy story-driven adventure game I, the Inquisitor has been revealed for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. Now, this is based on the Inquisitor book series. Talked about this a little while ago, but the game itself is a story-driven dark fantasy adventure game with action elements and difficult moral choices. This is a game, again, where choice is going to be a big part of the game. Be the ultimate holy judge and jury. Your role as an Inquisitor is to maintain order and enforce the faith in God, but the world is full of sinners who have lost their way. Decide the fates of those you judge in multiple story-driven cases and missions. This is a world where morality and what is right have long strayed from each other, so will you show mercy or undying belief in holy law? Now, the atmosphere and the presentation of the game look incredibly strong. The gameplay does look a little bit stiff, so hopefully hopefully that does evolve quite a bit, you know, when we're close to release. This is a game that's not going to come out anytime soon. We don't have a release window even. I would imagine, you know, late 23, early 24, around that range, and that's just speculation. It could be anytime before or after that as well, because we don't know anything beyond the initial trailer and just a general description, but still, story-driven games are right up my alley, and darker story-driven games, I'm sure some of you can get into it. The Inquisitor, reveal for PS5, Series, and PC. And that's gonna do it for me. Again, a lot of games being revealed, and this is just the calm before the storm, man. We're coming up on a lot of events, State of Play, Summer Game Fest. This is just gonna get even more hectic, so now I thought would be a good time to highlight some of the more low-key announcements, and there's still some pretty cool stuff being revealed. SD Gundam Battle Alliance, Temtem definitely gonna be something that has a lot of attention around it come September. That's gonna do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.